Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelorette. Andi.
It's hometowns.
This is a big week.
Bring them home if you got them.
Alright, so let's jump right into it. First up, Andi went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin for Nick.
The villain. They started off at the market and they had a little taste of Milwaukee, a cheese hat.
They did a little walkie in Milwaukee.
On the River Walkie, they had some beer. Like
Are they going to do it their way? We're going to do it our way, yes. Okay. They did some polka dancing, which, that was not polka dancing.
That was just jumping around. She's like, this is all that's to it.
No. Mm-mm. All right. So then they went to his home, and he has a very, very big family.
10 sibs.
And only one was not present.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Props to them for getting that many there at the same time, too.
At the end, she named them all, too, so she must have been paying attention.
Yeah.
So, the family was a little bit skeptical. They had some questiones.
Of course, they always have questions.
At first, they were non-committal, and his little sister was just so sweet.
She was so cute. She had like this list of questions. What do you like about my brother?
Do you love him for real? I mean, did I just say that? Alright, so the mom was like, look, Nick, be prepared.
To get dumped.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, I don't know. I think I'm her favorite. Oh, yeah.
We'll see.
He didn't say I love you, even though he wanted to. He thought it was too soon yet.
Alright, let's move on to the next guy. Chris in Arlington, Iowa.
The farmer. Hello, he lives on a farm.
It looks gorgeous.
Amazing. And he's got his own beautiful, beautiful large house, well decorated.
Did you see that kitchen?
It was awesome. Ready to move into.
Alright, well, he also has a tractor.
You drive a tractor?
Andi was very attractive.
Shut up.
Yeah. So it was Andi's turn to ride the tractor.
I don't know if I can do this. Can I sit on your lap?
He's not going to say no.
Of course. So then they had a little picnic in the dirt.
She's curious, like, what's there for me to do in Iowa? Could I make a living here?
Well, you could be a homemaker. Just kidding. Come on.
They have lawyers there, too.
Of course they do.
Alright, well, then at the end of the picnic, there was a nice little plane that went by towing a message.
Chris loves Andi.
That was cute.
It was cute.
Alright, time to meet up with the fam.
Alright, so we find out that Chris only wore underwear to school when he was a kid.
He didn't wear it on the weekends.
He was Commando Chris.
Oh man, alright. Well,
Mom is all for this.
his mom seemed really sweet. She had some really good advice for Andi.
The mom loved Andi. She was like, Chris loves you, I love you, the family loves you, will you marry me? Will you marry Chris? We'll give you anything you want, take my son, please.
Yeah.
They even played Ghost in the Graveyard at the end.
They seemed all in.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Tampa, Florida is the next stop, or should I say, Florida.
Yes. Time to visit Josh.
You wear those short shorts to meet his family?
I think she changed.
Hua?
Yeah, so...
I don't care.
I know. So Josh took Andi to the ballpark. It was a little emotional for him. He hasn't been there in a while.
7 years, little while.
Ah!
So they were messing around, playing a little baseball. She broke the bat. That thing must have been decrepit. I think it's been eaten by termites for 7 years.
I mean, if you hit a bat right in the right spot, it will break, so.
I guess. Well, there's this weird dynamic going on in Joshy's family.
They're very, very close.
And his baby brother, Aaron, is going to be drafted,
Possibly.
hopefully, by a pro football team.
So the family's like all about that right now.
They're all up pawns. They're all involved. They can't think about anything else. And
It kind of seemed like Andi was a little jealous because they were all asking the brother, like, how did your pro day go?
hey, wait a minute. I'm in town.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, you. What's your deal?
Joshy loves his dog Sable.
That was cute.
And now I know why he loves Andi so much, because her and Sable have the same face.
Get out of here. All right, so
You're marrying a family when you marry this family.
it's true.
Because they are like the kissing family on Saturday Night Live.
I wouldn't go that far. There are no vocal checks.
Hope you like football. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
they
all
played
you're
a
gonna
little
hear
touch
about.
football in the backyard.
Andi scores. All right. Marcus in
Last but not
Dallas,
least.
Texas.
He had an interesting date planned for her. He started by liquoring her up.
Then he came out and stripped for her.
It was a little flashback to their first group date when he wore the flight suit. And he
They
stripped
had
down to his skivvies.
blur out his bulge, even though he had on 2 slices of underwear.
They can't be showing that on TV.
All right. Well, he's only ever brought home one other girl.
This is a big deal.
Yeah, and the family was like, yeah, whatever. Whatever you say, she's great.
Oh.
Although mom was
approves,
enthusiastic.
yes. She was like, oh, I see the sparkles in Marcus's eyes.
Yeah, in his ice. And then at the end of the whole meeting, he says point blank, I really love you. I love you. I love you.
He was basically jumping around on Oprah's couch.
Exactly.
All right. Well, the episode took a turn for the sad.
It did.
Everyone reunited in LA, and Chris Harrison.
Chris Harrison's personal residence.
Chris Harrison invited everyone over.
It seemed like they knew what was going on when they got there because they all seemed kind of puffy-eyed. I think they played it up a little bit for the camera.
I don't know. Well, let's tell everyone what this is if they missed it.
Well, this was when Chris Harrison broke the news to them that Eric Hill had passed away after a fatal parasailing accident.
Right. I think maybe they kind of knew what it was going to be about because...
They have news feeds. Come on.
Well, I mean, yeah, and also he was in the hospital for a few days before he
Right.
passed away, so they probably heard that he was really badly injured and
Right.
you know.
So
It was really hard to watch.
it was.
Very, very difficult to watch. I'm surprised they showed as much as they did. Everyone was just breaking down and
Yeah.
it was brutal.
Yep. So Marcus ran out. Andi went to go comfort him. They came back in. The producers came in. The camera people. Everybody was hugging everybody. You know, when you're on a show like this, you really become tight.
It's true.
So, especially the guys, because the guys...
They're all living in the same house.
Exactly.
They're all dating the same girl.
Yeah. All right.
So again, rest in peace to Eric.
Right.
You know, thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends. It was really hard to, you know.
It was, yeah. But it was especially hard for Andi because the last time she spoke to him,
It wasn't the best conversation ever.
she just didn't not give him a rose. She kicked his butt out. He
Sad.
didn't even get to go to the rose ceremony. She was just like, get out.
I feel bad that it ended that way.
Yeah, especially since I thought it was totally uncalled for.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. It's time for the rose ceremony the next night.
I don't know if I could do it, Chris. I don't know.
I mean, it's a difficult rose ceremony in the first place, and then when you have all of everything
Yeah.
else going on, it's tough.
Well, she gave it the old college try. First rose
She picks
goes
up the
to...
rose.
No.
No.
Wait. No.
Yeah, she couldn't do it.
All
So
right.
she got a little encouragement from Chris Harrison, and she came back out. And
She
let's go over the
says-
results.
First rose. Joshy. Okay, that's acceptable. Then Chris.
All right. So it came down to Nick and Marcus.
Yes. Sorry, Marcus. Nick gets the
Oh.
rose. Oh no, Marky Mark!
That was sad.
She just can't listen to him. I love you. I really love you.
I don't think he talks like that. Come on.
That's probably how she hears it in her head. That's why she's like,
yeah,
no
she was
more.
like, I feel like you would give me the world, but
I don't want the world. All right, well, she wasn't there yet. So he realized after she told him that the I love you was probably just too much.
Yeah, a little too
much
soon.
too soon. But you know what we have to look forward to?
Oh boy.
Fantasy Suites on Fantasy Island, aka Dominican Republic. Next week.
It's the final 3.
The plane.
Okay.
All right. The little snippet at the end of this episode
Last time Chris brought a girl home, his family, all the guys wore red lipstick.
and didn't say a word. That is absolute genius.
It's pretty good.
Good one, Chris's family. All right, guys, hang on. This pig's almost done. Till next time.
Much love.
Edit.